YouTube, it's Annabelle. I just wanted to go over with you guys the baby book that we have started for our daughter and some of the information that we have already filled out in it. Now, I love this book. And it's her baby book, and it is called Guess How Much I Love You, and it has the cutest picture. I did a lot of looking for a baby book. Now, our nickname for her when she was in my belly, since we didn't know if she was a boy or a girl, we called him or her Monkey. So I was trying to find a really good baby book that had a monkey on it, and I did not find any that was like this one. I love the contents of this book. So if you're looking for a good baby book, check this one out. I love the illustrations in it, and I just love it. So like on the bottom it says, My Baby Book, and it's got an adorable picture, and it's Guess How Much I Love You. And plus I love the title. It is based on the book, Guess How Much I Love You. And that is something I want to purchase soon. I have not had a chance to look for it. But I got this at Kohl's, in case anybody wanted to know. Okay, so the first page is My Family. So it has a place to put the mother's name, her birth date, the dad's name, his birth date, and names and birth dates of some people in your family. And then it has a section for pictures. And so it says, my first 9 months, and this is the part where we have filled it out, but I'm not going to share the information that we filled out, not all of it anyways. But it says, Mom and Dad first found out they were expecting me in the month of, and I put May 2010, because that's when we found out. And it has the name of her doctor, what I thought she was going to be, and what my husband thought that she was going to be. We both thought boy, because that was the majority vote by everyone else. And they have the names that we thought of, and then the name that we chose, and then about that I was craving everything potatoes. They have a big, huge section for that part, and the foods that I hated, which wasn't anything. I haven't filled that out yet, because me and my husband were trying to think about that like 2 months ago, and we couldn't figure anything out. But it said, some ways Mom and Dad got ready for my arrival. I've done some vlogs on that part, and I won't read it because it's long. The first date that we heard the heartbeat was July 2nd, and the first date that we felt her kick was before 19 weeks, but it was confirmed at 19 weeks. So that's what I wrote long. This is just a brief of what we have in here. And the date she was due, and the actual date that she was born, where she was born, the time she was born, and then her statistics, which her height and her weight, and what color her eyes were, and how much hair she had and what color it was, who people said that she looked like, and most people said, like, when she was born, she looked like me, but now that she's gotten a little bit older, she looks more like my husband, which is fun, because I think he felt a little bit bad that she didn't look exactly like him when she was born. But some of the gifts that we were given, everything pink. My husband hates pink, and I used to hate pink. Pink is not a color I choose for myself, but, oh, we're getting crabby again. She lost her book. She threw it on the floor. And she gets so mad now. She started doing that. She gets so mad if things don't go her way. It's so funny. Or if she loses something, because I think she still thinks that it, disappears, or somebody took it. And it has the car that she came home in, and our, where her first home was, so we have our address, and then we have autographs, and the first song that was ever sung to her was You Are My Sunshine, because that's one that I actually knew the words to, and I call her Sunshine all the time. And then it has keepsakes, her footprints, other news, like things that were going on around the world, the cost of a newspaper, a movie ticket, cost of milk, cost of a postage stamp, and then it has first baby feet. So it was, I first slept through the night when I was, we have 8 weeks old is when she actually slept like all night. She has always been a good sleeper, but when she was 2 months old, she actually slept all night. So from 9 o'clock to 7 o'clock. But before that, she was maybe getting up once a night. Every about 4 days, she would wake up several times. But other than that, she's been a great sleeper the whole time. So that's why we put 8 weeks in. She first smiled, like an actual smile, not just by accident, was at 1 month old. She first discovered her hands at 4 months old. And she first started grasping things at 4 months old. And she first discovered her feet at 4.5 months old. So that's just been here in the last, 3 weeks. It's completely funny. Like, she will not let her feet go, and she sticks them in her mouth, and it's just funny. But she's still mad she lost her, but some people think I'm mean, but I let her stare at it. But no, that's horrible. But anyways, her first solid food ever was the single grain rice cereal, and then I will add on to that list, then talks about her first teeth, the first time she drank out of a cup, the first things she ever ate, her favorite things to eat, her least favorite things to eat. She first held her head up when she was 1.5 months old, all by herself. She moved it before, but the first time she actually, when I was holding her, held her head up was 1.5 months old. She first rolled over from stomach to back at 3 months old, and she has mastered back to stomach at 4.5 months old. And then it talks about when she first sat up, she is very resistant to sitting. Very resistant. She doesn't want to do it. And then when she first crawled, when she first pulls up to stand, when she could stand alone, when she took her first step, then it has a section for talking, playing, celebrating, bumps and bruises, and on vacation. We just took our first vacation about a month ago. That was very exciting. And then the last few pages are her first birthday, her second birthday, and then it goes into growing up. And then it's got a couple quotes and some places for special memories and other keepsake items. And I absolutely love this book. Love this book. And the things that it did not have, I just have added it in the margins. So that way I'm noting everything and keeping everything up to date. But yes, I hope you can hear me over her screaming. So yes, the dogs are trying to help her. They're gathered around her what's wrong? But she's too funny. But yes, she's getting more and more independent. So yes, anyways, that was her baby book. Sorry it was so long. I will talk to you later, guys. Bye.